AI feels like it's everywhere these days, transforming industries left and right. And it really seems like we're only just starting to see what it can do.
It's definitely more than just hype. Companies are seeing really strong returns on their AI investments, especially in one particular area.
Productivity.
That's right, productivity. A new study shows that 92% of companies that are using AI are using it to increase productivity.
That makes sense. It seems like everyone is looking for ways to work smarter, not harder.
And get this, almost half of those companies said that productivity gains are the biggest source of ROI from their AI.
Wow, almost half. I guess that explains why we're seeing so many AI-powered tools for things like scheduling, presentations, and data analysis.
Exactly. And the best part is that by taking care of those time-consuming tasks, AI is freeing up employees to do what humans do best. Things that need creativity and critical thinking.
So AI isn't replacing jobs, it's actually making them more fulfilling by letting people focus on the more strategic parts of their work.
Exactly. But that's not all. We're also seeing a big shift towards more advanced AI solutions.
What do you mean by advanced?
Well, companies are realizing that they can get even better results by using AI solutions that are customized to their specific needs and the challenges of their industry.
So instead of just using general AI tools, they're creating tailored solutions that are designed to fit their unique business problems.
You got it. And a perfect example of this is Siemens. They've developed what they call the industrial copilot.
Oh, I've heard of that. Isn't that being used by their clients in lots of different industries?
Yes, manufacturing, energy, healthcare, you name it.
It sounds like this industrial copilot is helping those industries solve some complex problems, especially those facing labor shortages.
Exactly. It's designed to simplify complex tasks and make the best use of the available workforce. It really shows how AI can be adapted to solve very specific problems. It's not a one-size-fits-all solution.
Now, we can't talk about AI without mentioning generative AI, the kind that can create things like text, images, and even code.
And generative AI is seeing incredible growth.
How much growth are we talking?
Well, its adoption has jumped from 55% in 2023 to a whopping 75% this year. It's especially popular in finance, media, and healthcare.
Those are some big industries. I wonder how they're putting generative AI to work.
Well, there's Providence. They're a healthcare organization, and they're using AI to enhance patient care, make their workflows more efficient, and even help their caregivers be more effective.
It's inspiring to see how organizations are using AI to make a real difference in people's lives. But is everyone seeing this kind of success with AI?
That's a great question. Not all companies are achieving the same level of success with their AI implementations. The study differentiates between those who are AI leaders and those who are lagging behind.
What sets the AI leaders apart? Is it just about how much money they're investing?
It's more than that. They have a strategic vision for AI and how to integrate it into their business, and they're very agile when it comes to putting new solutions into action.
So they're not just jumping on the latest AI trends, they're thinking strategically about how to use AI for maximum impact.
Precisely. And the results are impressive. While the average return on investment for generative AI is 3.7 for every dollar invested, AI leaders are seeing a return of $10.03.
That's almost 3 times higher. They must be doing something right.
One example that stands out is Sodra, an international forest industry group. They've implemented AI to not only boost their revenue, but also to enhance sustainability in their operations.
It's encouraging to see that AI can be used to drive positive change, not just in terms of profits, but also in addressing global challenges. But I'm sure there are some roadblocks. What challenges are companies running into when it comes to adopting AI?
One of the biggest hurdles is the lack of specialized AI skills. About 30% of the companies in the study said this was a major obstacle.
That makes sense. Finding people with the right AI expertise isn't easy.
And it goes beyond just technical skills. We also need people who understand how to implement AI ethically and responsibly, which is where things get a bit more complicated.
It's not just about having the technical know-how, but also ensuring that AI is used in a way that benefits everyone.
Exactly. It's about thinking through the potential consequences of using AI and making sure we use it for good. Are there any initiatives out there that are trying to address this skills gap?
There are some bright spots, like the University of South Florida's partnership with Microsoft. They're working to equip students with the AI skills that are in such high demand.
That's fantastic. They're creating a pipeline of talent that can step into these crucial roles.
That's a good start. But the demand for AI expertise is only going to continue to rise.
Yeah.
We need to find more ways to upskill the workforce and make sure that everyone has the opportunity to participate in this technological revolution.
Absolutely. It's about creating a future where everyone can benefit from the advancements in AI. So, we've talked about the incredible impact AI is having, the challenges in implementing it, and the importance of addressing the skills gap. But what about the broader economic impact?
What's the big picture look like?
The projected cumulative global economic impact of AI is expected to reach a mind-blowing $19.9 trillion by 2030.
Wow, that's a lot of zeros. It really puts into perspective just how big of a deal AI is.
And to give you another perspective, AI is expected to be responsible for 3.5% of the global GDP in 2030. Those are some serious numbers.
It's clear that we're on the verge of a major shift, and the next few years will be critical in determining how this AI revolution plays out.
Absolutely. And the research gives us some valuable clues about what to expect. One key trend is a shift from pre-built AI solutions to custom-built applications in the next 2 years.
So it's about taking AI to the next level, creating solutions tailored for specific needs to truly unleash its potential.
You got it. But as we embark on this exciting journey with AI, we need to acknowledge that there are obstacles to overcome. We've discussed the skills gap, but there are also other important considerations. Things like data privacy, responsible use, continued investment in technology, and most importantly, investment in skills development.
Those are all critical factors that we need to get right to ensure that this AI revolution benefits everyone and leads to a more sustainable and equitable future.
I couldn't agree more. It's not just about technological advancement. It's about using AI responsibly and ethically to create a better world for all.
So we've covered a lot of ground here: productivity, those tailored AI solutions, and the rise of generative AI. It seems like no matter where you look, AI is having this huge impact across industries.
Yeah, it really is. And looking ahead, it's not just about the tech itself. It's about what it means for the future of work, for how we live our lives.
It's true, if it's already making such a difference in things like healthcare and manufacturing, imagine what it could do as it keeps getting better.
It's mind-blowing to think about. Like in healthcare, we're already seeing AI helping with diagnosing diseases, personalizing treatment plans, even developing new drugs.
It's amazing to think AI could revolutionize how we care for patients. But what about other industries? What are some of those exciting potential uses you see out there?
Well, take manufacturing, for instance. AI can make production so much more efficient, and it can also help predict when equipment might fail.
So less downtime, which means saving companies a lot of money in the process.
Exactly. AI isn't just about coming up with cool new products. It's about taking the processes we already have and making them smarter and more efficient.
And don't forget about energy. AI can help us manage our resources more sustainably, help us make the switch to renewables.
Definitely. It seems like for some of those big challenges we're facing as a society, AI might just have the answers. But we should probably talk about the human side of all of this. What about its impact on the workforce?
A lot of people are worried about AI taking jobs, but it seems more likely that AI will actually help people, enhance their abilities and create new opportunities.
Right. Instead of thinking of it as a threat, we should be looking at AI as a tool that can make us better at what we do, free us up to be more creative, and focus on strategy.
So AI could take over those boring, repetitive tasks and let humans use their brains for problem solving and innovation.
Precisely. And that brings us to something really important: upskilling and retraining people. We have to make sure people have the right skills to succeed in a world where AI is everywhere.
It makes sense. If AI is going to be our partner at work, we need to know how to work alongside it effectively.
It's not just technical skills either. It's about those human skills. Things like critical thinking, being able to adapt to change, communicating well. Those are going to be crucial as the job market changes.
So it's not just about being able to code, it's also about being able to look at the information AI gives you and think critically, and knowing how to work well with others in a collaborative environment.
Exactly. As we're going through this transition, it's important to remember AI is a tool. It's up to us how we use it. We get to decide what kind of future we build with it.
It's powerful. We have the power to shape this AI revolution and make sure it benefits everyone.
It's a responsibility we all share to approach AI with purpose, make good choices about how we develop it, use it, and make it a part of our lives.
We're really just at the beginning. As AI keeps evolving, what are the big things we need to be careful of? If we want a positive and ethical future.
Well, one of the biggest challenges will be making sure that we develop AI responsibly, that it's used ethically. We have to address those concerns about bias, privacy, and the potential for misuse.
It's not enough to just create AI systems that are super powerful. We need to make sure they're aligned with our values. We don't want to end up with systems that just make existing inequalities worse or create new ones.
You're exactly right. We need to build systems that are fair, transparent, and accountable.
And transparency is so important, not just to be able to spot and fix bias, but also to build trust in AI. If people understand how it works, they're more likely to accept it.
I totally agree. We also have to think about what AI will mean for jobs and the workforce. Even though AI can lead to new opportunities, it's on us to make sure those benefits reach everyone and to make sure that workers have the support they need during these changes.
It's not just about building fancy new tech. It's about making sure people are ready for the changes that come along with it.
Exactly. We need to invest in education and training, give people the skills they'll need to thrive in a future driven by AI.
This is a good reminder that we're not just passengers in this AI revolution. The future isn't set in stone. We get to shape it through our actions and the things we value.
It takes all of us working together, technologists, policymakers, business leaders, educators, and really anyone who will be affected by AI.
We have to approach AI with a sense of purpose and responsibility. And if we can do that, we can use its power to make a better future for everyone. More sustainable, more equal, more prosperous.
I couldn't have said it better myself. We all have a role to play in shaping this AI revolution.
So as we wrap up this part of our conversation,
Mm.
I'm struck by just how big the challenges and opportunities really are.
It's a time of huge change, that's for sure. And we all have a part in figuring out what comes next.
So where do we go from here? What can our listeners do to learn more and get involved in the AI conversation?
It starts with being curious, being willing to learn. And there's no shortage of resources out there. Articles, podcasts, you can even find online courses and workshops.
We can also pay more attention to how AI is already a part of our lives. Those personalized recommendations you get on your streaming service, or the algorithms that decide what you see on social media. It's all AI.
Exactly. The more we understand how it's already working, the better we can make decisions about what role we want it to play in our lives and in society as a whole.
It sounds like there's a lot to explore, a lot to think about as we head into this future with AI. Exciting for sure, but also a little uncertain.
It's definitely a journey of discovery, but if we approach it with open minds and focus on doing things the right way, we can use the power of AI to build a brighter future for everyone.
So we've talked about the impact of AI on productivity, and about those custom-built AI solutions, and about the potential of generative AI, and also about how important it is to develop AI responsibly. As we wrap up, what are the key takeaways? What do you want our listeners to remember?
I think the biggest takeaway is this. AI isn't some far-off thing in the future. It's here, it's happening now, it's having a real impact on industries. And it's something that we all need to be thinking about, no matter what our job is.
So it's not just for the tech experts,
Yeah.
not just for the data scientists. Everyone needs to understand AI and how it could affect them.
Exactly. We need to stay informed, be curious, and really think about how AI can be used to solve problems and create opportunities in our own areas of expertise.
So a business leader might think about how AI could make their operations more efficient. An educator might think about how AI could create more personalized learning experiences. No matter what you do, there's probably a way AI can help.
That's the idea. And when we think about what AI can do, it's also super important to think about the ethics involved. We have to make sure that AI is used in a way that's responsible, inclusive, and benefits everyone.
We've touched on the idea of responsible AI, but I think it's worth spending a little more time on. What are some of those ethical things we should be thinking about?
One of the biggest concerns is bias. If AI systems are trained on biased data, then those systems are just going to perpetuate and even amplify the inequalities that already exist.
So, for example, if an AI system is used for hiring, but that system was trained on data that reflects historical biases in employment, well, it might end up unfairly discriminating against certain groups of applicants.
That's exactly right. That's why we need to make sure that AI systems are trained on data sets that are diverse and representative. And we need to be able to see how those AI systems make decisions, make sure they're transparent and accountable.
Transparency is key, not just to be able to catch and fix bias, but also to build trust in these AI systems. The better people understand how they work, the more likely they are to accept them.
I completely agree. We also need to think about the effects AI will have on jobs and on the workforce as a whole. It's great that AI can create new opportunities, but we have to make sure that everyone benefits from those opportunities and that workers get the support they need as things change.
So it's not enough to just build cool new tech.
Yeah.
We also have to prepare people for the changes AI will bring.
Yeah. We need to invest in education and training. Give people the skills they need to succeed in a world where AI plays a big role.
This reminds us that the future of AI isn't already written. It's something that we create through our choices, our actions, and the things we value.
It's a team effort. Technologists, policymakers, business leaders, educators, and everyday people who will be affected by AI. We all have to work together.
If we approach AI with purpose and responsibility, we can use it to make a better future for everyone, a future that's more sustainable, more equal, and more prosperous.
That's a great way to put it. We all have a role to play in shaping this AI revolution.
And with that, we've come to the end of our deep dive. But to our listeners, this isn't the end of the conversation. Keep exploring the world of AI, stay up to date on the latest, and don't be afraid to ask questions. The future of AI is being written right now, and we can all be a part of it.
Thanks for joining us on this exploration of AI. It's been a great conversation.
Until next time, keep learning, keep questioning, and keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible.